I'm with our Adalgisa, Joyce DiDonato. Hi, Joyce.
Hi, Susanna and company. Hello.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
So these are your debut performances as Adalgisa on the operatic stage. Tell us what your experience is like inhabiting this character for the first time.
She really breaks my heart, and I have to say that Sir David really helped me a lot to find her, because she's a character that's very easy to make sort of two-dimensional, very flat and just suffering all the time. And he came to me one day and he said, "You have to see La Strada by Fellini, because this is the character. She's not just innocent and naive. She's devoted.
She's strong.
She's strong in devotion. So
Yes.
it could seem sort of simple and naive in a way, but she's devoted to her God at first, and then devoted to the tenor. But then when everything breaks down, she actually, I think, really finds her center. This is what we're going to see in the second act. True devotion to Norma and her religion.
So this opera features musically a lot of duets with Sandra, and you already had one big one, and Mira o Norma is coming up. Can you point out a couple of things that people should listen for or look for in this duet?
Well, one thing that I think is fascinating in both duets is we're singing the same music, more or less, with completely different emotions. And this is the genius of opera, and Bellini in particular, that he can give these unfolding, heartbreaking melodies, and both women are either struggling or confronting something in the same music, and yet the emotional life of the two of them are so vastly different. Then finally, at the end, they find a way to join in either agreement or emotion. Here at the end of Mira o Norma, we're going to have this pact that we will stay together in terms of supporting each other till the end of time, which doesn't last very long for Norma. Spoiler alert.
All right.
But that's what I love about it, is we can both live in the same musical world, but in very different emotional journeys.
Now, HD audiences have been able to hear you in the three great bel canto composers, Rossini, Donizetti, and now Bellini. What is it about Bellini's music in particular that sets it apart from the other two?
There's a tenderness to it, a fragility. Donizetti is often quite strong and is dun, da, 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 da. And the vocal line usually has a lot of steel in it. Rossini is fireworks, but Bellini is that melting, just passport into the internal core of that emotional fragility of each character.
It sounds like this. All the principals really need to bring their A games for this. I mean, what's it been like working with Sandra and Joseph?
Well, for everybody, there's nowhere to hide musically or vocally in this. And Sandra, I've relied on her a lot because she's lived in Norma's world for so long. I've loved watching her process from day one of rehearsal, where she went in and was really trying to find a Norma that inhabits this world. And Joe is just so great, so fantastic to have a tenor that's,
Tall.
so burly, tall, and forceful, and I can just, die in his arms, more or less. It's a joy. We've had a great time.
Well, we just heard the orchestra tuning. Yeah. Congratulations on your role debut. It's
Thanks.
beautiful, and thank you for speaking with me.
Of course, thank you.